Alright, so we are here in Zone 4. So let's go towards one of the stars we found pretty early on. So it's close to the puzzle air delivery here. And if we go over here, you can see the star on that floating island over there. And there is that fan which will take us out of there. And there is also this fan over here. However, we need an item to stand on this pressure plate. And we actually found one. We have found an item that was laying over on this puzzle on the outside. Outside of colliding beams. So if you go over to this side, there's a box hidden in these rocks. So we can take this one back. And if you remember, I actually found out this earlier, that you can jump into these rocks over here, and then we are in the main courtyard. Now, how to get over there? We can't just place the box here and jump, we have to actually place it down here and make our way around that wall over there. So we'll jump here and into these rocks, and now we pick up the box because we kinda need it, and now we just keep jumping. You can actually just keep jumping, you don't need to place the box down for some higher jumps. And here we are. So if we go over here again, we place the box down and we go for a little star dive. And now you can just get out of here. There you go. You land in the main courtyard. So star 1 of Zone 4 down. And since we've used the box near the colliding beams puzzle, let's use it again. This time actually inside colliding beams. So to get this star, first we need to solve the puzzle. So let's work on that. So this connector will go over there and we'll interrupt the red beam here, kind of. Like this. Now you get this connector. Now we will work with the red ones. Let's connect over there. And over here. And free up another connector. Alright, and now that we have all of these connectors with us, we need to open that gate. We need the blue beam, so as we've done before, let's get the blue beam onto the stationary connector, like this. Now you can access it from 2 new points. One over here. Well, there are actually 2 blue beam receivers there that we need to use, otherwise the little robots will keep on blocking them. Kinda like what we did in Harmony, actually. Make sure you can only interrupt 1 beam at a time. Okay, so this is open. And there's the star. It's behind one of these gates. And if you take a look behind the star, you see there's a switch. Or a pressure plate, whatever you want to call it. We need something to place here. And we need all of the connectors that we're using. So we need an extra item. There is one extra item outside. So all we've got to do is find a way to bring it inside. So we'll pick up the box again. And there is one of these back walls. You can actually jump. It's this one, right? Yes. And keep on jumping. And over the wall. And here we are. So now all we have to do is place it right there. And just go and collect the star. Pretty simple. 2 stars down, 2 more to go. Okay, so for the 3rd star of Zone 4, we need to go into this puzzle. Press and jam, which I think it was the last one we solved, right? And if we go over here, we actually have a different entrance that we unlocked by completing the puzzle. Right here. You can see there's the star. It's pretty high up, but due to an amazing coincidence, there's a fan emplacement here and a red beam receiver. We actually have a fan right here. We don't have a red beam handy though. We have one right on the other side, but it's protected by all of these energy gates. So we'll have to do something about that. So the first thing I'm going to do is jam this gate, since it's going to be very useful fairly soon. And now we start solving this puzzle. Okay, so we have this jammer here. We need to free that connector. So we can do a little recording here. And place a recorded jammer. We wait for a little bit. And that should be good enough. Okay, so we pick up this jammer. We jam this, place the connector here, and now it's jammed from this side. Okay, now for the part that we need to actually get the star. We need to get the red beam over there. But even if we got a pretty straight line over here, we can only have 2 connectors, because there's only one available, plus one recorded one. So even if we got one here to direct the beam, it would be impossible to get it right there without a 3rd connector, because it would have to pass through 3 different points in order to do that little curve there. So we need to do something different. Let's record. We'll jam this and take the connector with us. Oh, I didn't jam the right one. Take the connector. Now unjam. If we go over here, we can actually jump in these rocks and the wall and more rocks. Now we have a view from above. So this is where we will place our connector. I think I'll place it over here-ish. So we have direct line of sight into that little area that we want. There should be good enough. And now let's just wait a little bit. In the meantime, I will make my way over there with the actual connector. So that's why we jammed the other energy gate on the other side. Otherwise, I would have no way of reaching that place if I was not using that connector to move through these gates. Is this good enough? Yeah, probably. So we will jam this gate, place this here, and since we are recording, I can take this jammer and the recorded one will stay there. And now we will, well, I guess I don't need to do all of this. I could have just jammed this door and we would have been it would have been perfect. So have I placed that? No. There it is. Now we have clear line of sight. Now we jump on top of the wall and collect the third star. 3 down, 1 last one to go. Alright, so the last star of Zone 4 and final star overall is located in Goliath. You can see it right there on top of that wall. So how do we get to that wall? We can't go through there. There are turrets everywhere. But we might be able to go through here. We can actually use this guy to jump on top of the wall. But first, we need boxes. So let's do what we would have done if we were solving the puzzle. So jump over there. We actually don't need the other items, just the boxes. So first we will stop this in its tracks. Place the box on top of him and jump on top of it. And now we can jump on top of this wall and take the box with us. Okay, there's a star. We can't go through here. We'll have to do a little jumping over here. Let's get it a little bit closer. Okay, take the box. Very important to take the box. Now jump over here onto the wall itself. And it's an easy walk to the star. Alright, so with this, we have collected all the 16 stars Road to Gehenna has to offer. Now remember, you only need 10 in order to access the secret star worlds, but I collected all 16 because why not? Alright, so with all the stars, I guess I will end this right here. And next time we will start our journey into this secret star world. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed these little star collecting episodes. And I will see you all next time.